Shane here, and we are going to go ahead and get started on disassembling this. This is the BlackBerry Bold 9700. This one has suffered some pretty severe water damage, but the electronics, I believe, are the only part that actually suffered. I'm going to be able to salvage the full housing kit, and so I can use that later. So first thing we're going to do, obviously, even though the battery is fully discharged, for safety's sake, always remove the battery. And this thing here, that's a SIM card. This little metal piece is attached to the electronics housing. If you try to remove the electronics housing without taking the SIM card out first, you will damage something. So we're going to have to pop that right out. And that's a TELUS SIM card. That's actually got somebody's information on it. I'm going to have to remember to give that back to them. So the first thing you're going to do after you remove the battery and the casing is to just pry at this bottom piece right here by the shift symbol out to the left just a little bit, and that'll pop out like so. Now you can start at the bottom and just slowly lift, just lightly. Yeah, this thing should fly right out. There we go. Now there's two Torx, number 1 or number 2, I can't recall, screws underneath here and here. Those have to come out. The first thing I noticed taking this thing apart the first time was that there are no visible screws like on almost every other BlackBerry. You pull out the backing and you can see screws right away. You know you can take them apart. This one I had to do some exploration, pulling panels apart, and I discovered that these two screws are underneath that first panel. I guess that's kind of the best way to discover how to do things, just to figure it out yourself. So the next thing you have to do is pop this entire side bezel piece out, the silver part. It goes all the way around, including the front, the top that says BlackBerry on it. All the way around, wherever you see metal, silver, plastic silver, that has to come out. So we start here right at the keyboard, right in between the P key and the off key, and just pop it to the side. And maybe up a little bit. There's two little clips in there, those have to be out. They're very easy to break, so be very careful. If you break them, this will never close again. And there we go. Got the clips out. And then we're just going to go around the bottom here. And hopefully we'll be able to pry this thing apart. There we go. And the keyboard will come with it. Just push that down. Get a little light push there. Maybe you have to wiggle it from the sides. Try not to break any clips. Clips are kind of crucial. It just pops straight forward, straight off. As you can see, it kind of has like a groove. It goes around like a sheath around the BlackBerry, like so, and covers these electronics. So the next thing you're going to do is remove this little clip here. That is actually for your screen. So we can just take that off. And there should be six screws. The keyboard just pops right off. Should be 6 screws, but I've lost 2. You can take these 6 screws out. There should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that'll allow you to remove the electronics. These ones are a little bit rusty. No problem getting them out though. Obviously with any electronics project, working with small screws, you want to be very careful not to strip them, and you want to go corner to corner as best as you can. That'll help ease the tension off the electronics. Now, obviously we're not going to save these electronics, they're kind of useless. They've suffered pretty severe water damage. There might be some parts that you can use. Trackpad probably still works. Maybe not, but might. Alright, so we got those screws out. Now you want to pay very close attention. There's 2 little clips here at the bottom, A and B. Those have to come out first. So you're going to put the tool in between them and just pop straight up, if you can. and then the electronics should just come straight off. Now try to do this as much as you can with the housing kit sitting upwards. These buttons here will come out, and they are a bitch to get back in. So that's how you remove the electronics from the full housing kit. And I can probably reuse this, even though there's some visible damage. I don't think any of the contacts themselves are damaged. I think the device will still charge, and we'll see what happens later.